Tochukwu is in a car, a Lamborghini, with his father and sister inside. They are chatting playfully when suddenly a bomb blast comes outside Chukodi's car, and the driver goes outside to find out what is happening. When suddenly the area where they are explodes. Only Tochukwu survives. He's on the floor in the fire and sees his father dead. He gets up and begins to shout no. He then wakes up and discovers what to do. He gets up, looks through the window and sees it's still night. He checks his phone and discovers it's still 3 o'clock a.m. Since after Chukodi's death, Tochukwu and Amaka moved into their aunt's house. Chukodi's sister, who has no husband and is in her early 30s. She is middle class and Tochukwu and Amaka admit to a public school. Tochukwu goes to the living room and sees Chukodi's sister, Auntie Chisom, kneeling down in Supa for prayers. He then goes to his room where he stays. The room is filled with Nigerian-like groceries. Auntie Chisom then enters Tochukwu's room and greets her, and he greets her. She greets him too and asks him if he's alright. He tells her no. She tells him for 5 more minutes when he's waking up by 3 o'clock a.m. He tells her that he had a bad dream. He then covers his face and begins to cry, asking why didn't God save his father. Auntie Chisom tells him she doesn't know, but God is all-knowing and his will is to be done. Tochukwu is angry and shouts his will. Auntie Chisom then shuts him off and tells him if he's angry, he should hit his head on the wall. She tells him to go back to bed, leaves and closes the door. Tochukwu then sighs. Meanwhile, someone is watching Tochukwu from the window. Tochukwu and Amaka then arrives at the new school, Rivers of Peace High School, in the assembly guard where the principal addresses the students that they should always exhibit good behavior. The scene shifts to the classroom where Tochukwu's classmates begin to mock him. The rest of the students keep laughing at him. The English teacher then comes and scolds the class for being too noisy and gives them punishment. In the hallway, Tochukwu is walking when a huge boy, Uchi, approaches him and tells him how far, and then orders him to give him his food. Tochukwu refuses, but he's punched in the face by Uchi and his bunch of rice is taken. Tochukwu is on the floor with his eyes swollen. He then recalls when he had done the same thing to Tega and cries. Ken and Amaka returns home, they greeted by Chisom, who sees Tochukwu's eyes swollen and asks what's happened. He lies to her that he fell down, and she counsels him to be more careful. She gives him an ice block and tells him to put it over his eyes. She tells Amaka to watch over the shop and tells Tochukwu to remember to go for his night shifts at Tega manufacturing industry. At the shop, a driver arrives carrying a young girl who attends Wazoga International Academy. Tochukwu sees the badge and rolls his eyes. The girl alights from the car and tells she would like to buy 12 biscuits for 500 sedna each. Tochukwu and Amaka are shocked, but Amaka already goes to bring the biscuits. While Amaka is away, the girl introduces herself as Ifunanya and asks Tochukwu his name. He replies Tochukwu. At that time, Amaka brings the biscuits packaged in a nylon. She enters the car and the driver gives Tochukwu a number. She tells Tochukwu to call her later and he replies okay. Then Ifunanya leaves, Amaka begins looking at him weirdly, and Chisom tells him she's suspecting something. Tochukwu then arrives at Beka manufacturing industries and begins his work. Missing that tells him someone is calling him. And since the messenger cool, but he tells Tochukwu he's so fine. Tochukwu enters the office and he surprises Ifunanya. She gives him a seat and welcomes him. He asks her, why are you calling me? She tells him she wants to uplift position as the manager of workers on night shifts. He thanks her and asks her why she will give it to him. She responds bluntly, do you want it or not? And he replies yes. She then orders him to leave while he is leaving. She smiles cunningly. Scene then shifts to Auntie Chisom's house in the living room, where Auntie Chisom and Amaka are eating on the floor with a torch. Tochukwu comes home and breaks the news to them. Amaka rejoices, but Auntie Chisom asks him why a boy of 14 years will be given a role of manager. Tochukwu tells her it was what he asked, but they didn't respond. Auntie Chisom then shrugs. It's off. Immediately, the gas bomb begins making Tochukwu, Amaka and Chisom to fall down asleep. The person seen watching Tochukwu from the window comes and takes him away. Chisom and Amaka are still sleeping. The scene then moves to when Tochukwu wakes up. Everything he sees is glory. He then sees a man in a high-tech suit and screams. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, wait for EP2. Thank you.